Okay, we got a PR here from Aitx. FY 2025 revenue projections. Let's jump right into the video. Today, for all intents and purposes, the stock price isn't going to go much of anywhere. If anything, it's going to go down because they kind of gave some numbers that if this was earnings, if today was earnings for AITX, it was a miss. It was not a they did not beat. It was a miss. That's why you're seeing the stock price go nowhere, and we could see it come down even as low as 0.02s, which is what I've been waiting for anyways. Been calling for that for a while now. So I'm excited either way. The company anticipates a significant increase in total revenues, projecting between 5.5 million and 6.5 million. I hope that those numbers that they are projecting, I hope Steve Reinhardt is underselling it, so that he may over deliver, and instead we end up hitting 10 million or something. So hopefully he's underselling it. That way we can be surprised. That should be there should be a course called CEO 101, how to under promise and over deliver. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, under promise, not undersell. Maybe undersell works too. I don't know. But anyways, I just woke up. Excluding contributions from Radcam, which is projected to get an additional 200 to $800 in gross revenues in full year 2025. That's a lot of money. Again, I hope that's a pretty wide range too, but I really do hope they're under promising here and that they over deliver. That's what that should be. Again, CEO 101, under promise, over deliver. Because it might backfire on us, the fact that they throw out these big numbers and they might not meet them. Anyways, as of August 1st, 2024, Aitx has grown to approximately 625,000 in RMR, which includes units that are deployed and invoicing. I think I'd have to look at the accounts receivable. Anyways, units deployed but not yet invoicing, and units that are contracted but yet not. Okay, so it includes everything. That's at least the takeaway here. They just wanted to be weird about it and be more specific. I appreciate that. They're being specific here. This includes backlog of devices to be built. Okay, so it's everything. Yeah, 625,000. When this backlog is cleared and deployed, the company expects to regenerate approximately an additional 85,000 per month from remote monitoring service contracts, which would be about what 625 plus 85. Is that what we're adding here? Because I'm a little bit confused here. Because that would be 710,000. But we don't know when all of this backlog is going to be cleared and deployed. So who knows when we'll get above that 700,000 number, that target. I think that's it. Is that it? No, that's not it. We still got more. It's actually a pretty beefy PR. They are projected to have a cash flow break even at an RMR between 700,000 and 800,000. This adjustment reflects an increase in selling, general, and administrative expenses. Yeah, we noticed due to staffing needs associated with Romeo, which Romeo hasn't seen much action anyways, and the resources required to support the expanding product line. Assuming that all projected units are deployed and generating RMR, a full year's revenue run rate would approach 10 million. Given today's low attrition rate, I think I made a video saying that. I'm like, hey, this year we could get a 10 million. I think no, actually, I think I said like 12 to 16 million on the high end for the full year. Yeah, I think I said 12 to 16 million because I'm expecting them to achieve a million a month in RMR, so it would add up to 12 million. So that's why I think I said 12 to 16 million. I'd have to go back and watch that video where I did all the math on what their full year revenue would be. But hopefully they are, like I said, under promising and they're going to over deliver because they're just going with 10 million. And we know they have a low attrition rate. RAD forecasts an increase in RMR by March 1, 2025 into between 900,000 and 1.1 million. So by next year, they're predicting the 1 million that I was saying. Okay. I believe it because I did the math on my own. This is what they're predicting, though. This is what they're forecasting. You never know. They could end up getting some big contract and that number will get blown out of the water. Again, I do hope he's under promising. We are excited for Rad to achieve operational positive cash flow this fiscal year as we continue to spend and develop new solutions, including the further development of Romeo, Rad Dog, Rad Pack, Rad, and Ram. Radcam. I don't know what Ram is. Is that I don't know what that is. What is that? Ram? Is that the delivery vehicle? The company identifies four major revenue streams. Yeah, mainly Rio and Rosa. Romeo and Red Dog, Red Cam might be the biggest potential going forward. And remote monitoring contracts in support of all company security solutions. We are only 5 months into the fiscal year with 7 months to go, and I am excited about the progress we are making. So what he's saying is hold for 7 months, which like I said, I'm willing to hold for until my stop loss is still the reverse split. My game plan has not changed when it comes to the stop loss, so I'm fine. I'm sitting dandy here. So they're excited for the next 7 months. I'm excited too. Then RMR's money earned. Wow. Okay, I don't. Okay, this is just rinse and repeat towards the bottom. I was a little confused by how they phrase this here. Where is it? Has grown to approximately 625,000 in RMR, which includes units deployed and invoicing units deployed, but not yet invoicing, and units that are contracted but not yet deployed. So you could have just said everything, and it includes the backlog of devices to be built. Okay. Either way, it looks like yeah, it looks like it looks like August, as I said before, and I think I did mention this. August might turn out to be a dud, especially after that one Saturday morning video where he said, "Well, guys, we've been, we haven't been doing it that well. They usually do better in the second half of the year." They said that themselves, so uh, we'll see what August brings. But other than that, I don't see many. I don't really see the stock price moving up at this point, if I'm being honest. And I did want to go over. The reason I'm saying that is because they've been diluting. Let's look at white charts. That's what's really destroying the share price right now. But authorized shares, where's OTC markets? I don't care about Civil. Someone did ask me about Civil. I have to make a video and tell everyone, hey guys, it's just a waiting game, because that's literally what it is. But Aitx, I believe we are on the verge of getting. Yeah, we should be on the verge of getting an increase in the authorized shares. That's going to push the share. That's going to suppress the share price. That's going to be a negative headline, unfortunately. So that's coming. We know that's coming at some point. Let's look at the 1 year. When was this updated? Was this updated July 18th? 11.16 billion. Where's the beginning of 2024? It's all the way back here. There it is. So they've already diluted about 3 billion. I'm rounding up a little, but they've diluted since the start of this year up until July 18, which this was the last update. Yep, they have diluted about 3 billion so far, and I'm pretty sure we're going to continue there. If we look at the 3 year chart between 2022 and 2023, we had an increase from 4.33 billion to 5.37 billion. So they've been, I hate to say it, but they've been diluting like exponentially more, like a lot more. It was 1 billion back here, and then from 2023 to 2024, they diluted 3 billion, and now they've already diluted 3 billion in the first half of this year. So looks like we might end up diluting. Yeah, if they're gonna dilute another billion, the rest of, let's say they only dilute 1 billion for the rest of the year. Well, they are going to have to increase the authorized shares at that point. Number two, their dilution is increasing at an exponential rate, and that is going to destroy the share price. Because if they dilute 4 billion, let's just assume a low number, 4 billion. They're only going to dilute an extra 1 billion for the rest of this year, for the second half. Even though I don't see that happening, they're probably going to dilute more than that. But okay, let's just keep it easy. They've diluted 3 billion so far. They're going to dilute another 1 billion for the second half. That's 4 billion total this year, and if we do the math, 4 billion. That's isn't that yeah? Isn't that's actually that's half a million? No, not half a million. Wait. Okay, never mind. Uh, yeah, it's about 333 what million? Yeah, 333 million. Maybe my math might be wrong, but it's about 333 million in dilution every single month. 333 million outstanding shares added every single month is what the math comes out to. Again, I'm just kind of doing it in my head and doing some rounding because 3 months would add up to 1 billion. Yeah, every 3 months would be 1 billion. So yeah, yeah, that is a lot. That is a lot. And if this continues this trend, we will see it become 500 million in dilution every month, and then 1 billion, and you'll see the authorized shares absolutely start to skyrocket from where it is right now at 12.5 billion to 15, then 20 billion. That's probably the biggest. Besides the reverse split, now this is something I need to be concerned about. Me, I mean, if you're a long-term holder, you don't care that they continue to dilute your head. And I just showed you the trend. They keep diluting more and more, and it adds up to about 333 million shares added every month if you were to divide it. So I know you're not concerned about it as a long-term holder, but as a swing trader, my stop loss right now is the reverse split. But if they're going to continue to dilute at an exponential rate like this, it's going to get ugly. It'll be so difficult for the stock to even make a move. To it would take just so much buying pressure for it to go back to 1 penny as this continues to exponentially add shares. So that's just something to keep in mind. I know that's probably not what you want to hear, but I'm showing you the data, I'm showing you the trend. You make what you want of that information. That's what I do on this channel. I look at the info, I look at the data, break it down, and then do some math, and then figure out, okay, is there anything I need to be concerned about? As of right now, not yet, but we do need to keep track of how much they're going to continue to dilute. When is dilution going to start trending to the downside? We don't know. When is dilution going to stop? We don't know that either. Probably never. It's probably going to be a while, especially because they have net negative working capital. So I could go on and on. There's just so much we can talk about. Want to keep this short and sweet to the point. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to subscribe to the Patreon, feel free to do so. It is the 1st of August. The best time to join is at the beginning of the year, and I did use the money to buy a laptop mic, not a laptop mic, USB mic. I ordered it off of Amazon because people kept complaining about audio. Why do you keep using the laptop mic? Please get a mic. I will ship you one. And I'm like, you know what? Don't ship me one. I'll buy one. I already bought one off Amazon, and I also have a desktop coming in today as well. So I'm upgrading from a laptop to a desktop because this laptop can barely handle movie maker processing. So that's why you don't see me do much editing. And for those of you who know what movie maker is, like if it can't handle that, what are you doing, shades? And, there's some younger people that watch this channel. They don't even know. They've never even heard of movie makers. So keep that in mind. That's why I had to clarify there. Hey, there's this thing called movie maker. Yeah, it was the thing back then. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.